Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this is awful. Wait, I think this one's mine.
Hey, Thad.
Oh, hey, Kristian.
How's it going, man?
Just walk around with that belt on?
Yeah, I figured.
What's good on you?
I figured I'd come back and I gotta show it off to these punks.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad you could make it in for the match.
I'm glad that you called me back in for it. I mean, I'm still out for a little bit, but I figured you needed me for the announcing. I'd come in and help you out.
Yeah. I mean, you've got that golden voice.
No,
so,
thank you.
yeah.
I mean, no, it feels good to be back announcing. So I'll do it as long as you need me for sure.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what you wanted to talk about, or?
Yeah, I mean, like you're gonna be out for like a month or so. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure that like, when you get back, like Spectacular and stuff, I mean, I was on Inside Schmoedown, and I stand by my thought that I feel like when you've got the belt, probably shouldn't be commissioner. Is that cool with you?
I don't disagree with at all. To be honest, it's a lot. You've been crushing it, by the way.
Thank you.
With this, and then with the tournament and everything, I think it's probably the best plan for now. For as long as I do have this, that you should be running it. So we'll do a handshake, and then we'll call it a deal.
Yeah, I mean, handshakes are fine, but I'll drop a contract and we can just sign it both, just so we're all on the same page.
You love that contract.
I do love those contracts.
All right, thank you for having me, and I'm excited. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, man.
I am very excited to be participating today in the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Tournament. Nothing would give me greater joy than to face Kristian Harloff in the Schmoedown Spectacular.
The Inglorious One, Samm Levine!
There he is, look at him. He is a specimen. He looks like a middleweight.
I will concur with my colleague, Shirley.
There you go.
Point for both of them.
Colleagues.
Matt Dillon.
That's correct, 2
Matt
points.
Dillon. This is a back and forth.
The land war in Asia.
That is correct.
Wow.
That is correct.
John Hurt.
And
Literally just said the man.
Now that you won, you're going to face either Jason Inman or John Roca.
Wow.
I mean,
that's
really,
a tough one.
Sophie's choice.
That is a tough one. I mean, Jason Inman is a fierce competitor. I've watched his matches. That guy knows his stuff, and he's a decent person. John Roca, on the other hand, is a monster in human skin form, and I would gladly take him on to take him down. I kind of hope it's Roca because fuck you.
Wow, he still got it.
I think you're supposed to do that in the pre-interview.
Oh, wow, okay.
I never forget. Sammy boy.
Let's make it happen.
Holy shit! Samm Levine!
I did beat Bibiani and Roca, and all of you who slept on me in your brackets, sorry.
Advancing to the finals, the Inglorious One.
What an incredible matchup we had.
It seems like a tough gauntlet to run.
I want to tag out and let Drew McWeeny take over. I am done. I can't pull off another miracle. I guess everyone seems to think that JTE is pretty impressive, and I'm inclined to agree. So why stop facing the Giants now? I'll take JTE on, sure.
I really feel like I have a chance to win the belt, and I'm here to prove it. I'm sorry, Bibiani, William the Beast Bibiani, I made him William the Beaten Bibiani.
He's a snooze fest.
The Godfather, I don't know what he's going to be. He's going to be an old man's home or something. He's going to be in a wheelchair. He's going to be retired.
3,
I don't have it.
2, 1. So we're going to sudden death.
Yes!
Three Musketeers! Pens down, and Drew.
Kim Basinger.
JTE.
Kim Basinger.
All right, one more. Here we go. Drew.
Elijah Wood.
Both correct. All right. 1, pens down, JTE.
Kevin Bacon.
Drew.
I have Bill Paxton.
And your winner, Little Evil! Team JTE wins it again!
Losers doubt winners. Winners don't care about losers. Until somebody can take these belts from us, everybody else is a loser. And they've been. And then one of these guys are going to take that belt off that sham Harloff, and we're going to see what happens. And all the belts will be
I'm
here.
going to say the Untouchables.
And your winner, moving on to the next round, Little Evil!
This guy is the best in the business.
I mean,
As much crap, rightfully so, as we
Doritos.
And your winner, moving on to face the Inglorious One, Little Evil,
JTE. Well, listen, let's talk about who I got to face next. It's supposed to be Clash of the Titans. It's the clash of me versus somebody who's not as good as me. I would try to come up with something more clever, but I don't quite think he deserves it.
My ears were burning.
Oh, really?
Way out in the west side of LA, and I just
got here really fast.
Thank you so much.
It's good to know my voice could reach that far.
I can teleport. Well, no, actually, you made the wire. They said that someone almost as good at public speaking as our president was being interviewed after his match today.
Okay.
So I had to come over and see this one for myself.
Wait, is that you? Is that why you're here?
I want you to know I'm also really looking forward to our match because here's what I think is probably going to happen is I'm gonna snatch that away from you.
Okay.
And then me and Drew.
The guy beat. Yep.
We are going to take the belts away from you and Snyder.
Wait, me and Snyder both
at
beat
the
Sweeney.
Spectacular.
Okay.
And then between you and your boyfriend Jeff, no belts. And between me and my pal Drew, all the belts. And good news, I already spoke to Thad, the commissioner. There won't be any questions where you're required to write down more than 3 words in a row.
Thank you.
In our match, so
Why are
I
you trying to
think you're
give me a
safe.
better chance? I'm already going to be better than you.
I think you're safe.
Listen, you came here calling me Trump. You're coming out here like Sean Spicer, just talking garbage and not telling the truth. You need to get out of here because you're not on my level.
It's going to be great. I'm going to send you a thesaurus the night before.
Thank you.
You're going to have a good time that day.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right.
You really shouldn't be trying to help me though, but
Good luck.
All right, not good luck to you.
Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. It is the ultimate Schmoedown, the singles finals, and I'm Kristian Harloff.
I'm Ken Napsuk. It's good to be back in the booth with you.
Been a while, my friend.
Did you enjoy your? I wasn't going to shake your hand.
fine.
I'm not that nice, but it's good to have you back.
It's good to have you
Champ,
back. I
you
know.
got to be have a vested interest in this.
I do.
I trust you to be down the line.
I will be fair for absolute sure. I mean, look, I would love to play either one of these guys for different reasons, but they've both earned it. They have both earned it because I don't think anybody could have predicted that this was going to be your finals. And not only was this going to be your finals, that Samm Levine would be in both, and he's just won the team only 2 days ago.
Yep.
He is already the 2017 team winner of the Ultimate Schmoedown. He's looking to be the first person to ever win 2 tournaments in 1 year.
Yeah, for Sam, this could be a crowning achievement in his career here. This is in all of his career and everything he's ever done. He's done. Yeah. This could be to get his hands on 2 titles. I wonder though if that gets in his head.
It is a big storyline here too, because you know that Sam already has a shot at the Spectacular to go for the team belts, and he's doing it against the guy that he is facing here today in Little Evil, JTE. Now JTE, you talk about Sam. Well, first of all, Samm Levine had this run because Sam started off the year with 3-2. He lost to Mark Riley, and then from there he lost to Dan Murrell in a close thing, but he won the free for all this year. But since then, 3 big victories for Sam. Sam had beaten William Bibbiani, beats the former champion in John Roca, which was a huge win, and then beats Rachel Cushing, who looked like she was just about to obliterate everyone in her path, and he was able to come away with that victory. So there is nothing short. What he has done so far this year, Samm Levine, big comeback, but you can't stray away from Little Evil and what he has done. The guy had not won a match since 2014, but in January of this year, he beats Bibbiani, and then he beat you.
He did.
Only loss comes to Clark Wolf this year, but in the tournament, look at what he did in the tournament. He starts off and beats Drew McWeeny, which you think is probably the best match of all time.
I absolutely witnessed that is the best match I've ever seen.
And then he goes and he beats his tag team champion partner, Jeff Snyder, and then beats Mike Kalinowski in another match. both of these guys have really fought and earned their way here. It is an absolute showdown between the two guys who earned it. They deserve it. These are the two that should be playing for the Ultimate Schmoedown Championship.
The Ultimate Schmoedown tournaments make stars. Several people step forward. You mentioned Rachel Cushing, Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler, Stacey Howard, Team Action. Even Old Dog showed they could still hang, but these two guys have emerged, and I'm excited that we're here.
And you've got, look, and so Little Evil likes to talk. We know that, and Sam likes to do his talking in the ring, but he's got those quips, and we're about to see him right here.
This is something else. I cannot believe what Drew and I have accomplished in the team tournament. We beat Team Action, we won the team tournament, and I, impossibly, without the aid of my fearless partner, have somehow made it all the way to the finals in the singles tournament. This is beyond my wildest dreams.
And the second M is for moron. Shoot. You know what? Here we are again. My predictions are correct. This guy's fighting for the championship, clearly. And once he wins and beats Harloff, because I'm already looking past Samm Levine.
That's easy to do.
Your buddy Harloff won't be the champion anymore.
You know, every time I look at that wheel, every time I randomly pick my numbers, I'm really just trying to avoid like 2 or 3 categories that I feel like I'm not that strong in, which means the bulk of the categories I feel great with. So I think it's just a matter of not getting unlucky, and I've been fortunate enough to do that this fall.
Tom, can you do me a favor? Remind me who this Joker actually had to play me?
Of course, buddy. I think he beat the overrated Bibiani.
William the Beaten Bibiani. Yeah, I beat him.
He beat the Dope Roca.
The guy who's never beat me in anything.
And then I think it was Cushing.
Oh, overrated. Yes.
Cushing.
Always falls apart in the third act there.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's basically had a cakewalk into this match.
There is a huge revenge factor at play for me here. He knocked Drew McWeeny, my ride or die, out in the first round of the singles tournament. First round! Everyone, including me, had Drew to go the whole way on this thing. And so there is definitely some vengeance at play here.
Oh, wait, what's that, Sam? Are your feelings hurt because I beat your idol, your hero, Drew? You want a little bit of revenge?
Boo-hoo.
That's real cute, man. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is not where you want to come to when it comes to revenge. I'm going to destroy you.
I admire the Lion's Den and all their trash talk. I guess they say it's going to be a cakewalk for JTE to beat me. I just hope JTE does not have to spell cakewalk on his whiteboard at any point during the match, otherwise I win by default.
Bottom line, Sam, you're a loser.
With 2 L's.
Poof.
Look, Sam was basically, took the shot at JT and said he probably, because JT said it would be a cakewalk, and Sam said he probably doesn't know how to spell cake. But we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see. Spelling doesn't always count in this particular thing, because I think JT would be 0-15.
That's true, but you know what, JT, that Lion's Den, I look at the Lion's Den, the collection of egos there sometimes is too hard for me to take, but there's something about JT's tournament here, his path. It's impressive to sit back and watch. Even I, a man who, as I said before, once picked JT up at a bus stop and took him to school, to watch him grow to this point, it's interesting to see him come this far.
I mean, they let Sam have it. They obviously let me have it. They've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
I just think Tom Dagnino's mouth is made out of horse manure at this point. But I mean, you look at everything going on. These guys want the belt, and what's crazy about it, there is a scenario that either one of these guys could be a double champion by the end of Spectacular. Obviously, there's a lot. They need to do a lot, and one of those things is beating me and beating, taking the titles or keeping the team titles. But I'm ready to go. This is going to be some exciting stuff.
I am ready to go as well. Final question for you. Who would you rather face? Give me an answer.
I don't have a rather.
That's the legal answer that we have to have.
I'm telling you, I don't have a rather. I think that either one of these guys is going to be a good match. I mean, look, it would be great to shut JTE's mouth. He's been talking for a long time about how he would beat me, and then obviously to watch Dagnino just cry in that stinky face of whatever that mess of a face he's got. And then you've got Levine, who we go back a long way here. And I know Sam and I would have a nice match. It's a good story here of what Sam has kind of gone through. So either one would be good for me, but I want to know the tail of the tape.
Tail of the tape. You're looking at JT coming into this match off of 3 big, tough victories in the tournament. Like you said, his strengths include Arnie and Sly, action-adventure, and he once wore a T-shirt to prom. Samm Levine, his strengths include 70s, classics, and he has a higher IMDb star meter rating than Ben Bateman. So those are the strengths. Let's see what they got.
All right, I'm ready to go if you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. 5 rounds for the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Championship. All right, introducing first. Representing Above the Line with a record of 6 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is the 2017 Free-for-All winner, the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Champion, the Inglorious One, Samm Levine. There he is, Samm Levine. Does what he does, comes out, just very nonchalant, sits down. But you see how those accolades have gone up.
Yeah, they keep getting bigger.
Piling up. The accolades keep going. 6 and 4. All right. And his opponent, with a record of 8 wins, 6 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist, the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist. He is the reigning, undisputed team champion, representing the Lion's Den, Little Evil. JTE. JT, give me a little stink eye on the way out here. I saw that.
Oh, look at this.
Look, he loves it. He loves it. They haven't been back together in a while. Now they're all back together. Look at Grace.
Yeah.
Women. Yeah. I mean, for a long. You can't look. I hate them, but they've been running this show for a little bit, man.
You know, loser.
Yeah, you even know how to spell that, you French beret lunatic.
Finstock looks like he's directing a French porno.
I think he is. He just went to the back.
All right.
All right. So
the crowd
is. They get the crowd worked up every single time. The crowd is ready to go. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Going to work like this. 8 questions. 15 seconds to answer the question, worth 1 point apiece. When it is your time to answer the question, show the board to the camera and say it at the same time. Little Evil, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Samm Levine, are you ready?
I too am ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1, fantasy sci-fi. The Never-Ending Story was released in which year?
I'm nervous.
I'm
nervous.
Why, you forget your pizza in your oven or something?
No. I just, for these guys,
5.
it's a big moment.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Evil.
I went with 1989.
Incorrect. Sam.
87?
Incorrect. Looking for 1984.
Wow, really?
Yeah. All right, Ken.
Good year.
I was close to 90.
Yeah, me too.
I was 32 in 1984. Category 2 is comedies. Bruce Willis plays a master burglar and safecracker in what action comedy? You okay over there?
I'm just nervous.
I'm sorry, you coughed over Ken asking that question?
I did?
Yeah.
I'll give you a freebie here.
Thank you.
All right.
Bruce Willis plays a master burglar and safecracker in what action comedy?
Thank you.
Already angling here.
Yeah, that's all right. It's a high tense game.
Yeah. It's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Samm Levine.
No, Hudson Hawk.
That is correct. JTE.
Hudson Hawk.
That is
All
correct.
right.
How did you spell that? I'm just curious.
He got it right.
I know he got it right. All right, here we go. Next, dramas. What was the first Shakespearean tale made into a film directed by Kenneth Branagh? It's not easy. That's a good question there by the Scholastic.
It's hard to announce this game with Dagnino looking like Magnum PI without morals, staring at me.
Right, that's true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JTE.
I went with Henry V.
That's correct. Sam.
I did not go with Henry V.
Did not go with it. So JT
I'm with Hamlet, guys. I'm with
there.
Hamlet.
It was between those two.
Yep.
2-1. JT taking a little lead here.
All right, guys. Question 4 comes in the category of crime. William Hurt played Richie Cusack, mobster and brother to Viggo Mortensen's character in what film?
I like what you did there. What?
It just sounded like you coughing. We're just.
Well, I just gave you a compliment. You just started to go mean.
That's what I do.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Samm Levine.
History of Violence.
That is correct. JTE.
History of Violence.
That is
JTE
correct.
on the-
JTE. 3-2.
Not a perfect round, but a great round so far.
So far. All right. Next one. Here we go. Action adventure. Name the 2 co-leads in Michael Mann's Miami Vice. If they get this, I'm impressed because no one saw that film.
Yeah, I would have a better
Would you have gotten
chance answering the actual 80s stars.
Yeah, right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JTE.
Yeah, Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx.
That's correct. Sam?
Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx
There you
with
go.
2 X's.
The battle. There's a battle there. 4-3. 4-3. 4-3.
We'll point out that JT spelled it like a feral cat, but that's
Next one.
That's how my game is, Ken.
Here we go.
all right. You got it right, JT. You got it right. Question 6 comes in the category of 80s movies made in the greatest decade known to man. What 80s adventure comedy was the Chris Columbus directorial debut?
That is a nice question.
Yeah.
Nice question. The former champion Mark Riley throwing his arms up in the air saying, I know this.
No, he just has a crink at his neck. He
Oh.
does that in the office a lot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And, Samm Levine.
Adventures in Babysitting.
That is correct. Evil.
Adventures and Babysitting.
Wow, look at that.
All right.
5-4. They are playing. They're earning it. They're earning it. All right, here we go. Next one. In the next category of animated, name a Pixar film that has a character voiced by former U.S. Marine R. Lee Emery. Ermy. Sorry.
Don't mess it up again.
Ermy. I have a phone call right now from him.
Yeah. It's your major malfunction, man.
This is an
This
intense
is
match.
intense. I haven't seen JT
5.
think this much since the lobby of a Del Taco.
4, 3, 2,
Best hamburgers. than any
1.
fast food.
Pens down, please. And we've got JTE.
Toy Story.
That's correct. Sam.
Up?
Oh, incorrect.
No.
So
Ooh,
either Toy Story, Toy Story 2, or Toy Story 3.
You know, guys, I wanted to write Toy Story and I didn't because
So JT,
I wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep it competitive.
JT going up 2 points here on Sam.
All right, big lead. But we have the 8th and final question in the first round. It's category of directors. Who directed the Al Pacino film Dog Day Afternoon?
Big fan of that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Al Pacino. Yeah, I like when you do that. You're good at that.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. It's just the cough.
Nah.
And 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is one of his JTE rules. Who directed the Al Pacino film Dog Day Afternoon? Might have been a stall tactic. Let's see if it
5,
works.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sam Levine
Is it Sidney Lumet?
That's correct.
and JT. JT.
Sidney Pollack.
Oh, so 1 point. Levine
I mean-
uses the JTE rule to his advantage, and he's only down 1 point now.
Yeah.
Very great strategic move there by Levine. And we get into round number 2 here of these Ultimate Schmoedown Finals. Round 2, the wheel will come out. They will spin the wheel. They'll get 4 questions in the category they land on. They can spin again if they don't like the category they get the first time, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. Then they are forced to take whatever their opponent gives them. Each one is worth 2 points. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it is 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round. So, JTE, you're up 6-5. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
All right. I always like going first, Christian. Put that pressure on your opponent.
Yeah, but it's funny because the Patriots, I think, normally do that.
Yeah.
And its strategy change. Sam is usually the opposite. He likes to go second anyway. So, crime movies.
Crime movies.
Crime movies. You're going to go, what do you got, JT? Patriots
I'll
won.
stick with crime movies.
He is sticking with crime movies.
The Patriots
Too many
won.
others on there. I'm not quite sure about.
Patriots won the titles on a crime movie.
You're right. You're right. You got it?
All right, here we go. JTE, crime. What modern heist film features Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and Dave Franco?
That would be Now You See Me.
That is correct. 2 points.
2 points.
All right. Here we go. Number 2. All right. Chaz Palminteri played Robert De Niro's mob rival, Primo Sindone, in what film?
A Bronx Tale.
That is incorrect.
Wait, sorry. Say it again.
It's incorrect.
Oh.
Incorrect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bullets Over Broadway.
Incorrect. Looking for Analyze This.
Oh.
Analyze this. Analyze this.
I did not go. I didn't go. I was not thinking comedy. Well, De Niro, Chaz were in Bronx Tale, so give me
They
something.
were right.
Yeah,
No, it's all right.
I forgot that he was in that.
Yeah, but he was the bus driver in Bronx Tale. All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
He was a bus driver.
All right, who plays Handsome Rob in the remake of The Italian Job?
I know the actors. I'm just trying to remember which
5, 4.
Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A, Edward Norton, B, Jason Statham, C, Mark Wahlberg, D, Ryan Reynolds? 5, 4.
I'm gonna say A, Edward Norton.
It's incorrect.
Mark Wahlberg.
Incorrect. Jason Statham. Jason Statham.
Statham!
Wow. So nothing here.
This is a finals match. How did we get here?
All right,
How
here
did
we go.
get
This
here?
is the fourth.
I've never seen the movie.
This is the fourth question.
Oh God!
Never saw the movie.
This is the fourth question. Name the film. Name the film from the synopsis. In the poverty-stricken favelas of Rio de Janeiro in the 1970s, 2 young men choose different paths. One becomes a photographer, the other a drug dealer. Quiet over there.
Some people in the audience have seen this movie.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Name the film from the synopsis. In the poverty-stricken favelas of Rio de Janeiro in the 1970s, 2 young men choose different paths. One becomes a photographer, the other a drug dealer.
City of God.
2 points for JTE.
2 points, JTE.
All right,
Took his time.
JTE there.
Took
Took
his
his time.
time.
Smart. Uses one of his repeats, and now it is 10-5. Now Samm Levine is up.
Oh.
Sam, you are up. Give it a spin.
All right, Will.
Interesting round there.
Yeah. Didn't go maybe as well as JT would have wanted.
Sam could have a big
But
round here.
Still time.
Uh-oh.
Still time.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
that is rom-com.
Rom-coms here from Samm Levine. What's he going to do here? Sam, you got 5.
That's a tough one. That's a really hard one to land on.
4.
I'm going to tempt fate.
Spin
Spin
it
again.
Spin again. He's trying for 80s. He's trying for 80s. Yep. The wheel has been nice to him this point in his career. He's not even look at it. He's just going to listen to the crowd and how they react. Going to listen to how they react. Look at that. He did it. He tempted fate. The wheel and the wheel and Samm Levine are friends again.
I guess after rom-coms, do you believe in life after love, after love, after love?
What do you got, Sam?
This is tough.
Movie release dates.
Wow.
Movie release dates.
Movie release dates. An unexpected move here from Samm Levine.
You know what?
Guys, if I miss him, he ain't getting them.
Goes away from 80s.
All right.
And here we go.
All right, here we go. First question, you get 4, Sam. What year saw the release of the first How to Train Your Dragon, Toy Story 3, and Megamind?
2010.
That is correct for 2 points. Woo-hoo. 2 points. Second question. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was released in what year?
1988.
Incorrect.
What?
For 2 points still, JT.
1989.
1989 for a 2 point steal.
I don't agree with that.
That is a great year. Great year, 89. All right. Oscar-winning Forrest Gump was released in this year.
1994.
That is correct for 2
I knew
points.
you were getting that one.
All right. We have got your final question, Sam, in movie release dates. Die Hard 2 was released in what year?
1990.
That is correct. For 2 points.
12-11. What a
that.
round. Samm Levine choosing it and proving he knows movie release dates. I think he went a little too quick on that on the Bill and Ted there.
No, I didn't. I would have said 88 because I thought I was 6 when that came out.
Well, there you go. So we've got a 12-11 game there. What a round by Samm Levine. That was amazing. Good steal by JTE. We got a ball game here. Round number 3, it is the betting round. They're going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, they're going to have one question. They can choose how many points they want to bet on the question once they hear the category. 3 points is the max that they can bet on. 3 points is the max. They can a minimum of 0 points. But JTE, you are in the lead here. Spin away. Here we go. All right, it's going to land on. Ooh, romantic comedies. So how romantic comedies is the category. So guys, write the amount of points for romantic comedies, and I will pick the question here. All right, guys. So get ready. Please write your points, and then please show them to Clip, Clop, and Fop and Sop Sop over there. Here we go. Please, we're gonna give you a 5, 4, 3. Show Copster, please. All right, guys.
Just write down.
Here is the question. To rediscover his manhood after his wife asks for a divorce, Cal, with the help of his newfound friend Jacob, learns how to pick up girls at a bar in what film?
I'm going to write down their answer here.
I haven't used any repeats yet.
Use one.
I did use one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
Guess Swingers.
Incorrect. Sam?
Why didn't I bet more? Crazy Stupid Love.
1 point. Samm Levine now takes a 1-point lead here.
Wait a minute.
You're up 1. You lost
a
point.
point.
You lose a point.
Okay.
So Samm Levine has 12. JT only bet 1, so it didn't hurt him that bad, but Sam does get the lead here. Wow. Goes right up now to round number 4. This is the speed round. Speed round. 5 questions in the speed round, and it works like this. There will be buzzers. The buzzers will come out. The competitors will get 5 questions. They will have 2 seconds to answer the question. 2 seconds to answer the question. If they answer correctly, 1 point. If they answer incorrectly, they lose 1 point. All right, here we go, guys.
What 2006 documentary features Al Gore and a tag?
JT.
Inconvenient Truth.
That's correct for a point.
That's correct for 1 point.
Wait, what's your?
Chris Farley and David Spade star in what movie about auto parts?
Sam.
Tommy Boy.
That's correct for a
There
point.
you go. All right. Peter McNichol plays Dr. Janos Pohl.
Ghostbusters 2.
That's correct. Samm Levine going up.
Wow, well done.
All right, here we go. Next question. All right. Marty McFly says, "Nobody calls me." JT.
Back to the Future 2.
Incorrect. Answer was chicken. Nobody calls me
I can't steal.
chicken.
I thought you were asking what movie. My
You
bad.
both did, so you lost the
He
point.
says it in all of them.
Yeah. No, he doesn't in the first one. I
Yep.
screwed up.
All right, here we go. Last question here. Last question. Okay. What Lord of the Rings actor also narrates 2007's adventure film Stardust?
Not risking it.
5, 4,
Not risking it.
3, 2, 1. Gandalf himself, Sir Ian
really?
McKellen.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so Samm Levine comes back here with a 3-point lead going into the 5th round. This is the championship round.
Here we
5th
go.
round here for the final. Samm Levine has a 3-point lead as we get to the 5th and final round. 5th round works this way. The competitors will pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20. The first one is worth 2 points. Second one, 3 points. Third one, 5 points. All right, Samm Levine, you are up first. Please pick 3 numbers.
8, 3, and 12.
8, 3, 12. JTE.
We'll go 5, 12, 13.
5, 12. He took 12 already.
Oh, you did 11. You said
5,
12.
11, 13.
Yeah.
All right, so JTE 5, 11, 13. Samm Levine 8, 3, 12. We start
with JTE. JTE, you picked category number 5. All right, JTE, category number 5, you chose for your 2-pointer animated films. Here we go. JTE, in Space Jam, who voices the main villain, Swackhammer?
I'm going to say Danny DeVito.
I'll give you 2 points on Danny DeVito. Okay, that's correct. That's correct.
Oh.
All right, so 2 points for JTE there, but he needs to hit a 3-pointer here. JTE, you chose category 11, Oscar movies. Which song from 1994's The Lion King did Elton John win for his Oscar for Best Original Song?
Oh, there's 2. Which one is it? There's 2 major ones. I'm going to go with Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
That's correct.
That's the
3
one.
points,
That's the
JTE.
I want to say Circle of Life, but I was like, no.
16-14. We bounce back to Samm Levine. Samm Levine, now for his 2-pointer, he chose category number 8.
All right. Number 8 corresponds to the category of crime films. 2-point question to tie the game, Sam. Who played Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson's boss in Bruges?
Rafe Fiennes.
That's
there you
correct.
Go. Tie game.
Tie game.
All right, so we're going to go back to Sam for his 3-pointer here.
Sam, your 3-point question. You chose the number 3. The number 3, that is the category of Cameron Diaz.
That
Cameron
bitch!
Diaz. All right, 3-point question. In what city does Healy track down Mary after being hired to find her in There's Something About Mary?
Miami.
That is correct for 3 points.
There you go.
Correct for 3 points.
It comes down to the last
All right,
2.
it's 19-16. Samm Levine has the lead. JTE needs to hit his 5-pointer to bounce it back to Sam, or Samm Levine will be challenging me at the Spectacular for the championship. Here it is. JTE in the category of Denzel Washington. In John Q, Denzel plays a desperate father trying to secure a heart transplant for his son, who played Dr. Turner, who performed the operation at the end of the film.
I saw that movie once when it came out. Who played the doctor?
Yep. That's the question.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
In John Q, Denzel plays a desperate father trying to secure a heart transplant for his son, who played Dr. Turner, who performed the operation at the end of the film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sandra Bullock.
And your winner!
Oh my God!
To the Schmoedown Spectacular, the Inglorious One, Samm Levine! The answer was James Woods. James Woods was the answer. James Woods takes JTE out, and Samm Levine, what a year for the Inglorious One. He has just won both of the Ultimate Schmoedown tournaments, Sam. Holy crap. Samm Levine is getting his 2nd title shot at the Spectacular here. He's getting a team title shot. He's getting a singles title shot. He's won the free-for-all, and he's won both tournaments. Samm Levine making a run for Player of the Year here.
Absolutely, but JTE, I mean, that's a tough final question. What a run in this tournament. I begrudgingly admit I have an ounce of respect for what JTE did coming into this day here. It was tough, but Sam, this was a guy who always was a top contender, always had something to prove, had some big losses, some bad wheel spins, and now he is at the top of the heap, going to climb against you.
It's going to be something else. I got to be honest. I didn't know what was going to happen there.
Yep.
Samm Levine, the luck is definitely on his side. Fate is on his side. Fate is on his side right now. He is really playing sharp. I mean, look, like I said, free-for-all winner, Ultimate Schmoedown winner, collision main event. He's won 2 tournaments, and now he's going to be main eventing with me at the Spectacular. Wow. I mean, you got to give it to him. JTE played his heart out. Just came up short here at the end. He's bummed. You can tell him he's walking around as evil as he can be. Yep. But there you go. So now Jen Sturger has got both Samm Levine and JTE behind the scenes. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with your winner and new #1 contender, Samm Levine. That was an amazing match.
Thank you, Jen. That was everything I hoped it would be and more. That I am still beside myself with surprise that it played out the way it did. I really did not think that I was going to be able to beat Bibiani, Roca, Cushing, and JTE to get here. That is
your road to get here was
Rushmore
insane
of players in the league. So I am as surprised as anyone. It comes down to, obviously there's a luck factor. We always talk about the luck factor. And, I definitely hitting spinner's choice in round 2 on my second spin. That was probably the make or break for me today.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So you landed on romantic comedies the first time.
Yes.
You hesitated. You thought about it.
I really did, because I think probably more rom-coms than a typical straight single man. But I didn't know, you never know how crazy in depth they're going to go with their questions. And there were about 5 or 6 other categories on the wheel I would have felt more confident in. So I took my chance, spun it again. I couldn't even look at the wheel. I was so nervous. I looked away. I was going to let the crowd noise tell me where it had landed, and much to my great delight, it landed on spinner's choice.
Now, you took a pretty unconventional way of choosing what you were going to go for in that round 2.
I did.
What made you choose movie release dates? What was your strategy going in there?
I, like everyone, thought I was bad at movie release dates in general, but every time I'm playing along at home in a match and movie release dates comes up, I found that I hit a lot more than I miss. And so my thinking was twofold. I thought I would go with it because maybe I'll hit them, but more importantly, if I miss them, I felt very confident that JT was not going to steal the points.
Yeah, so now...
And for the record, I missed Bill and Ted. The only one in that category I missed, I said 88, it was 89. It's because I was thinking of the graphic in the movie. Right when they lift up the garage door and all the smoke comes out, it says San Dimas, 1988. That's what my brain was seeing.
Oh, makes sense now.
Yeah.
So, not to point out the obvious, but you have the chance to be a double champion.
I do?
Spectacular. Yes!
Get the hell out of here.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I've heard. If
this has been a hell of a tournament for you.
It really has.
Are you just riding that wave right now of the high?
I think I am. There has got to be some sort of magical star alignment that allowed me and Drew to get as far as we did, and me to get as far as I have in the singles tournament. And boy, oh boy, if after all this, me and Drew and me again come up empty in those title matches, I'm just gonna have to.
Oh, hey, yeah, sure.
Oh,
hello,
hey, Kristian.
Hello, my friend Sam. How are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good one.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was good. You beat that. You beat that little evil, and I'm going to tell you that after your interview, I'm going to do a strut in front of them with the belt because I know how bad he wanted it, and now he can't. So look for that. Listen, man, you have had a hell of a year.
It's something else.
It really is. You took Dan Murrell. You almost took Dan Murrell the title.
I went the distance. It was Rocky 1. I went the distance with the champ. That's all I wanted to do.
You take the free-for-all.
Yeah.
You take the Ultimate Schmoedown teams, and now you take the Ultimate Schmoedown singles.
I have no idea what's happening.
It's crazy. And now we've talked about it.
We have
talked about it many times. You and I are going head-to-head for this thing, man.
Oh, boy.
We finally, because we've talked about, when I asked you to be part of this, I had deemed you the Tyson of this league before you had match one.
You did.
Well, now you got a chance. But I have now, because I'm not commissioner anymore, I have a little bit of a new fire in me.
Ooh.
So I think, to me, what would be fun is to beat you. Because I think what would be good is the fact that you did this great thing. You really did. But I think now I'm competitive. And I think in the fact that you are making a run for Player of the Year, I would say some would say that I have a shot to be Player of the Year as well.
I don't know anyone is saying that.
I say that I do, and I make a lot of the rules around here. But
that's true, and I'm real squirrely about that.
That's fine. Going to be all Star Wars and Arnold questions.
That's fantastic.
But no, I'm completely kidding with you. I cannot wait to play you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you, too. Also, that fire might be hemorrhoids, so you should get that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah. Fuck you, Sam.
Thank you, Mr. Harloff. So, congratulations again. That was a really well-fought match. You've got to be pretty stoked.
I'm very excited. I'm mostly happy to be talking to you again because it hurts my neck a lot less. How did you even get him in frame?
We got to stick together.
Yeah, really.
But, Sam, congratulations. We are all rooting for you.
Thank you, Jen.
And best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with JTE. JTE, that was a hell of a match. I have
Let
to
me
give
grab the mic here, sweetie pie. Now, all right, so Grace can't interview you anymore from, I don't know, where'd that come down from? George C. Scott? General Patton? Thad? Guy makes an appearance every once in a while. This is ridiculous. Okay, look, no disrespect to Samm Levine. He played a great game today. He was lightning fast in the thing. But spinner's choice and opponent's choice should not have been on the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, you had him up against the ropes those first 2 rounds, and then what happened?
I want to say this straight to the camera. I want to say congratulations to the one and only spinner's choice. Once again, you have caused something to happen that shouldn't have happened. You won again. Congratulations. All of my congratulations go to you, spinner's choice. That's why he won.
But you have to admit, Sam had an incredible match, especially in the speed round, right?
Listen, he had an incredible match. If I had action adventure, if I had my choice of the spin, then I would have won. I would have got every single point. I even stole one of his.
How did you feel about him picking movie release dates?
Listen, people know what they're good at. I totally understand that.
What's up, boss?
What is this? Get out of here. Yeah, you know why he's doing that? He's happy because he knows he just won the championship again. Yeah. He knows he doesn't have to face me.
So wait,
he's
you
like,
saying...
oh my God, I dodged another bullet. Thank you, spinner's choice. He probably kisses that thing when he leaves the office every day. He's like, thank you, spinner's choice. You saved my life.
So you don't think that Kristian is going to lose to Samm Levine?
Oh, I think Kristian will not lose. I think that wheel might have a magnet on it or something. He probably has a remote behind there. He's like, make that sure thing. I don't want to face you.
Did you have something to add, Tom?
Yeah, it's just incredible how the cheating levels rise to like astronomical levels of cheating when he sits on the table here. Yeah. I don't understand. When you're a champion, you get to dictate what's on the wheel for the most part.
Every match we have,
it shouldn't have been on the wheel. Now, the guy miraculously comes back from like a hiatus, and next thing you know, it's back on the wheel. Things are going in his favor. It's ridiculous.
This is what happened.
Honestly,
this is what happened. He spun, got romantic comedies, stood there and was like, do I spin again? He looked over at Kristian. Kristian went like this.
I did see something.
And he spin it right on spinner's choice. I guarantee you it's a conspiracy.
Pretty sure that's not
There's some
how it
Robert
happened.
Redford quiz show shit going on in here.
Yeah, Julia Child.
That's a cooking one.
$60,000 question.
Okay. Anyways, so now that you're out of singles, how are you feeling still about defending your team belts?
I'm not even worried about that. We're gonna beat Drew. We're gonna beat Sam. He's not, because guess what? We're champions. We get to decide whether spinner choice is on the wheel. So therefore, they're gonna lose. I'm looking forward to the number 1 contenders match. I deserve it. I want a shot. I should have won this damn spectacular thingy, whatever you want to call it, Schmoedown tournament, whatever. It's all bull crap. Everything in this league is made for me to win. I should not be losing.
Back to you guys.
All right, so no surprise there that Finstock or whatever the hell his name is calling me out and blaming me for doing that. And even JTE is, nobody saw that movie. I only saw that movie once, but that's the name of the game. And Samm Levine, like you said, I showed up myself in that interview and I had some words with him. And, and I came back.
Thanks for running back.
You're welcome.
Thanks for running back.
But look, man, this was exactly what we wanted. This was a great finals.
Yep.
But it really sets the stage here because Samm Levine now gets revenge on he got his revenge for his partner, Drew McWeeny, and beats JTE. But now JTE and Snyder, they both want revenge against Samm Levine because Levine has beaten Snyder. He has beaten JTE. They're going to want to prove it because if Samm Levine can take those belts off of the Patriots and then he's got a shot to take this, we could have our first double champion.
He could be walking around with 2 belts held up high there. Yeah, the subtext, the stories that are building for these 2 matches, and especially Patriots versus Above the Line, they're getting intricate.
All right, guys, so go ahead and comment right now. What'd you think of the match? Can Samm Levine take the title from me? Will he be a double champion? What's going to happen at the Schmoedown Spectacular? One thing we do know is that Samm Levine will be in 2 of them. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook app. Go ahead, Facebook app or just the app. Just go to that app. Play the app. Go play your friends online. Join a World League. Join a league wherever you live. It is on iOS right now. Ken Knapsack, hell of a match.
It was great. This tournament was amazing. New stars made and a future champion, maybe crowned. If you got something to say about that,
I do have something to say. He'll be a future champ, but it'll be for the teams. All right, guys. So thank you guys once again for the pit boss, Ken Knapsack. I'm Kristian Harloff. See you next time.
What's going on, everyone? Frank from the Rundown and Samm Levine. he's done it again and has now become the singles tournament champion, defeating JTE 19-16. This first round wasn't as high scoring as other previous matches, but JTE scoring 6 points is the second most points he's ever scored, and Levine was his usual self for the most part with his 5 points. In tournament play, the winner of the match loses the first round only 17% of the time. The second round had a bit more fireworks, with the wheel adding to the drama, but not before JTE could have one of his worst second rounds of his career. The last time JTE went 2 for 4 was in his shocking defeat against Cody Miller over a year ago. In his previous 3 matches in this tournament, he was a combined 10 out of 12. As for Levine, when it came to his turn, he tempted fate by spinning a second time and was rewarded with spinner's choice and opting for movie release dates. It's the first time in singles competition history that this category has been deliberately selected. And to Levine's credit, he won 3 of 4, but he did give up a huge 2-point steal to JTE. This was the 5th 2-point steal successfully converted against Samm, compared to the 3 1-point successful conversions he's given up. Despite JTE's 2-point steal and 1-point lead coming out of the second round, it quickly evaporated in the third and fourth round. JTE would lose 1 point on the wager round, while Levine earned 1 point, and then JTE would go 1 for 2 in the speed round. In JTE's only previous 5-round match against Riley back in 2016, he went 3 for 4. And while Levine had a slim 1-point lead after the third round, he impressively added 2 points during the speed round, and that would help force JTE to answer his 2 and 3-point questions in the final round no matter what. JTE has never successfully answered all 3 questions in the final round, and that's what it would have taken to put serious pressure on Levine. There have only been 3 comeback wins in tournament play, 2 of which happened in this tournament, and there's 18 overall throughout 100 plus matches in the Schmoedown. Unfortunately, JTE could only answer his first 2 questions, and the game ended as JTE missed on his final question, sending Samm Levine to the Spectacular on December 20th against Kristian Harloff. Now let's dive into the numbers for this match. JTE ultimately played his worst game of the tournament, going 12 of 19 for a 63% accuracy rate, and ended his winning streak at 4, and was not able to become the 4th player ever to have a 5-game winning streak. Samm Levine, on the other hand, he played a fairly above average game, going 13 of 19 for an accuracy rate of 68%. And by winning today's match, he became the 7th player in history to record a 4-game winning streak. In this 4-game stretch of the tournament, he answered nearly 71% of his questions correct, and his 73 points is the second most during a 4-game win streak. Because this 5-round match wasn't nearly as precise as others have been in the past, not too much happened when it came to setting records. The only notable change happened on the all-time points leaderboard. JTE's 16 points bumped him up to number 2 on the list, and it should be noted that he ties the record for the most Schmoedown singles matches at 15 with Josh McCouga. As for Samm Levine, his 19 points boosted him from 6th all the way up to the 4th spot, just missing out on that number 2 spot by a few points. And remember, if you want more in-depth stats and info on your favorite players and teams, go follow SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And if you want to listen to a full breakdown and analysis of this and every other match, be sure to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast every week on the SK Plus YouTube channel, as well as on the Schmoes Know podcast feed on iTunes. And this is going to do it for your post-match Schmoedown breakdown.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Well, hello, outlaw.
Don't give me that hello, outlaw crap. You've been ducking me for far too long, Riley.
Oh, ducking you? Hardly, dude. I'll take you on Schmoedown any day of the week, any time.
Any day, any time?
Any day, any time, Roka, just like last time.
Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? I owe you for that one.
Oh, yeah, you want a Schmoedown?
Oh, I want a Schmoedown right now.
Oh, you want a Schmoedown right now?
I want a Schmoedown right now, Riley.
Well, then draw.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. And if you think these two take movie trivia seriously, you should take the fans into consideration. Y'all have been begging for your shot at the movie trivia Schmoedown, and now you get your opportunity. We are proud to introduce the Movie Trivia Schmoedown app. Fans will be able to play all trivia modes and compete against your favorite competitors, join a league, or play a friend one-on-one. After you accrue enough points, you can unlock the Inner Geekdom division and play in another format. Find some fans from all over the world, climb up the rankings, deem a champion, challenge a champion, but make sure you've earned it. We're so excited for y'all to finally get your chance to play the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. This app is for all you movie trivia fans who have ever said,
I totally knew that.
"How'd you miss that?" It's for everybody. Make sure you guys download it right now on iTunes for a one-time fee of just $3.99. And make sure you request to join the Movie Trivia Facebook page. And then one day, maybe you can challenge the likes of Aroka, O'Reilly, maybe even your old pal, Baby Carrots. I'll be your Huckleberry. It's Schmoedown time.